That is why there's enough evidence to suggest that Adam and Eve were the first aliens to visit the planet Earth. And we're convinced now that they were from a planet that was known as Eden by the people here on the planet at the time. Any questions?
Dr. Adams, what is your educational background?
I'm a forensic anthropologist by trade. I also have leanings in legend remain, mythology, classical literature, especially concentrating on local cultures.
We're researching Jungle Boy.
Yes, sir.
Tell everybody, what is Jungle Boy?
Well, Jungle Boy, we're really not sure, except that we think that there may be a human being who was raised, or at least grew up in the woods, without benefit of society, any kind of sociological influences. I think he might have been abandoned as a child, maybe the age of 3 or 4 years of age. And this is a child who now, 10 or 12 years later, has
Where did this kid
in Northwest Georgia, not quite in the corner of Northwest Georgia, but a community about 40, 50 miles north of Atlanta, in the western side, near a community called Cartersville, a little town of 10, 15,000 people.
Jungle Boy's been around here forever. I mean, you couldn't tell by coming downtown. You look around, we're real modern, but they got this petting zoo out on the edge of town, and they ever tell everybody the electrical wires for the animals to stay in. I don't think that's the case, because that's been like that for about 15 years. I think people are scared of it. They just don't talk about it. It's kind of like all those other things that people are scared of and don't talk about. It's not for polite conversation to talk about Jungle Boy. But I tell you what, if you go down to the local tavern on a Saturday night and see some of the older guys, the guys with suspenders and Levi's, and they have their little lumberjack shirts on and talk about how it used to be. They talk about a time before Jungle Boy, and they definitely think it was better. No one really knows for sure. I know DFACS came up once thinking they could do something about it, and it's the government. They don't do nothing. But, I think people are still a little scared. I mean, people with small dogs and whatnot, they make sure they're in at night, and it's not because of the coyotes, it's because of this Jungle Boy thing.
Well, the stories got my attention originally. There are some very, very strong beliefs among the people who live in that area. Sightings. People have seen, they've been camping up there, picnics, hiking. They've seen this figure up there. And this isn't like Bigfoot. We're not talking like a big furry animal. We're talking about someone who is very clearly human that is seen darting through the woods, has an interaction with these hikers and campers. Unfortunately, we don't have any physical evidence as far as photography, except for a couple of very fuzzy images that were taken with a camera phone recently.
So the only reason you think Jungle Boy is out there is because these eyewitness people have seen
I think
him.
it's right. The stories are very strong, and we are looking at some prints that we found on a couple of trails that sort of defy explanation. That could be human footprints that have been degraded.
Have you been out there looking for him?
Yes, we've actually been out there searching for evidence and clues that something other than the normal wildlife that lives in this part of Georgia.
Have you talked to the mother?
We've tried. There is a suspicion amongst the people who live in that area that this particular woman abandoned her child in the woods 10 years ago. The boy's name is Bobby Butler. And again, I'm not saying that's who we think this person is who's been cited, but we have tried to speak with his mother, and she's pretty much locked herself away in an old farmhouse in a very rural part of this county, and won't see anyone.
Well, I what they say now, I never seen him, like personally. I mean, we were out like at a campfire one night, and I thought I saw him, but he lives like over in the woods, kind of up about half hill, about a few miles down this way. But, a couple of the boys I went to school with, they said that Mary Dean, Mary Dean, right? Works down here at the...
I don't know her, no. I mean, where does she work? Well, don't say where she works on here, because I don't want anybody bothering her.
Well, she like, serves some food to people down at one of those places down there in town that we all go to. Well, anyway, Mary Dean, she couldn't ever get no dates when she was growing up, nothing.
Right.
And because, she kind of she didn't shave her hair and everything on there because none of the boys wanted to go out with her or nothing. So they told her they should go up in the woods, and this guy, you call him, you know, Jungle Boy, whatever his name was. Anyway, she came back and she said that she went up there and saw him, and that was her boyfriend.
Wow.
But and then she was like pregnant and everything, and she said, they say that it was you know, Jungle Boy's kid, but I never did. After the kid was born, they like the state came in and took the kid away and everything, and I never really heard what happened to it after that.
So was it Jungle Boy's kid?
Well, I don't know. All I know is that they didn't let her come to school no more for a little while after that, and really none of the boys will have nothing to do with Mary Dean, but they kept saying it was Jungle Boy's baby.
This is Dodge City, our western town. A replica of the Old West, complete with saloon, livery stable, bank, jail, and more. We're in the fort. Do you have what it takes to protect or capture the center tower? 3 stories. Hey, I'm Mike at Arkansas Paintball. Come out and see us for the time of your life. Bring your family, your friends, your co-workers, and have a good day at paintball. You can call us at 770-974-2535 or look us up on the web at www.apbfields.com. apbfields.com. Remind me to fire that sign guy.
Hi there, I'm Mark. This is Liz. We're the Browns. We own a heating and air company. We fix people's problems for a living.
We are Certified Air Care. We've been serving the metro area since 1996. We've been in the business for 30 years.
The warmest winter on record. That means we're probably going to have the hottest summer we've ever seen. It's time to get that AC looked at, get the cobwebs out of it, so we're ready to roll. Save the most buck for your energy bills this summer. Certified Air Care.
We care for your air.
Give us a call. Got both numbers right there. Get Liz or Mark.
Catch us on the web, www.certifiedaircare.com.
Thanks so much.
I'm gonna tell you, we got 42 acres out in the backwoods here in Bartow County, and as long as Jungle Boy stays off my property, he won't have no problems with me. I got bear traps, every kind of trap you can think of set up for him, because I'm about to turn the hunt up. I'm gonna catch him. If he messes with my mama's garden one more time, or if he messes with my mama's pigs one more time, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna shoot him. There ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it.
Right now we're with the mayor of Cartersville. Nice to meet you, Mr. Mayor.
Nice to meet you, Dave.
So, is this true or not about Jungle Boy?
Well, it depends on what you want to know.
Well, I mean, is he really out there?
Oh, yeah, there's a boy out there.
There is a boy out there, because
Yeah.
some people in Atlanta, I talked to a doctorate down there, and he said he believed, but there was no certainty that he was out there.
Well, just because he's got a piece of paper hangs on his wall that says he went to school for a couple more years doesn't really mean anything. Has he been up here and looked?
Is he up here? So Jungle Boy is out there, there's no doubt.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't lie about something like that.
No, I understand. I understand Jungle Boy's also bringing in a lot of tourist dollars to your city.
Well, yeah.
How much money is he bringing in?
I'm not going to discuss that, but just say it's enough to do some stuff with.
But I also understand, Mr. Mayor, that you are not going out there and picking this boy up or trying to find this boy and put him in school because of the tourism dollars that it's bringing to your city.
Well, why would I want to do that? I mean, one, he's making us money with, we ain't got to pay him for it. Two, he ain't hurting nobody. He just running.
Taking clothes off clotheslines. What I understand, he's not in school. He's hunting without a license.
Well, that's what they make clothes dryers for,
Okay, so you're just not planning on. You don't want to do anything. You have no desire to arrest this kid.
He ain't hurting nobody.
You don't want to help. It's cold outside.
Well, obviously he's got clothes, and he's not freezing to death in the wintertime because he's still out there. So, obviously he knows how to take care of himself, which is more than I bet that fancy professor down in Atlanta would know how to do out in the woods.
You can tell this up through here.
Look right there how that's jetting in right there, how that's like a little gully. You can tell right up through here something's been tracking up through here, going down to the creek down there. And like I said, there's some rocks up here, so something's been tracking up through here. So I think we're on the right trail. It's getting steep. I don't know if you can handle this or not.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I hear you back there. You see right up, like I said, right up through here. It's kind of leveling off up here. We might see what we got.
What's that noise? I hear something.
I'm looking, but I don't see nothing, but I hear something too. I don't know, I'm getting kind of, I wish I'd have brought something outside this machete out here. It kind of makes me nervous, see, boy.
Right.
I don't know what we might run into out here. Supposedly the story is there's a clearing right over here, and this is where they was camping. Right over this little, we're up here on this ridge, but right up there in that level spot. This is the general area where they was camping. City boy,
yeah.
The way it went down supposedly, and this is the talk around the county, and I've heard this story 1,000 times. This girl, she's supposedly, I don't know, 10, 13 years old, something like that. It happened a couple of years ago. Her and her mom and dad and her little brother was up here in these woods camping. And right before dark, she had wandered off. And her mom and them was looking for her, of course, and they was hollering, they couldn't find her. And the story is, she said that she was surrounded by 3 coyotes. And she was, of course, felt like they was fixing to attack her or something other, supposedly. And all of a sudden, out of the trees comes this jungle boy, or whatever you want to call him, to rescue her. And he supposedly got into it with these coyotes and killed one of them. And the coyote was there dead. They was a dead coyote. That's a known fact. And he took her back to where her campsite was, but he didn't go to the campsite. He just took her within, I guess, eye distance of it where she could find her way back. And that was the last that was ever seen of him. And that's how the story goes. And I know that they did find a dead coyote. So, you know, there could be some truth to it. But that's just another tale. I don't know, and that's all I know about it. And that's the story, and I've told it 1,000 times.
Here's a song that's on our latest LP over here. Over there. Somewhere.
Over here.
Over here in England.
Over here.
Where are we today?
We're over here.
We're over here. Where else would we be? Okay, all seriousness aside, let's do a Beatles song, okay?
Okay.
All right, you start it.
I
from you that you would want me to, but I got a big surprise. Oh, 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 you can find better things to do than to break my heart again. This time I will try to show that I'm not trying to pretend. I wanna go, but I hate to leave you. You know I hate to leave you. Oh, 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 oh. If you break my heart, I'll go, but I'll be back again. All right. Looks pretty good over here.
Hey, not bad for over here. Better over
Better
there.
over there.
Yeah, Jungle Boy, yeah. I'm a big fella, but, they have these midnight walks up in Pine Mountain. I don't go up there no more. This young couple went up there from the high school. You know how kids are. They like to go see a full moon, see the rocks, and see it land in the distance. And I don't know what happened exactly, but, man, those kids came back changed. I tell you, I don't know much about the fella, but I hear he's crazy. He's crazy wild. They say he's still small now, but I'm not waiting for him to get big. I mean, this town don't need anything like that, especially in a recession and all. It's got to have, although it's probably good for gun sales, I suppose.
The city officials aren't doing anything because he's bringing in the tourism dollars, and we've got to do something. I called city council just last week, and I couldn't even get them to do anything.
Looking for something to do on Friday night. Me and the boys, we usually a little bit after wrestling, we go down to Walmart, smell the produce. Been doing that for a while now, and one of the best things me and the boys ever done. We tried going up there to the Publix, but the produce don't smell right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Me and Betty Jane, after we broke up, we went down there to the Walmart first time, and we and the boys went down there, and man, ain't nothing better to do than go down there and do that on a Friday night. If you was looking for something good to do, that's what I do. That's what me and the boys tend to do every Friday night,
What was that?
Go down to the Walmart.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but we got one of the biggest Walmarts in North Georgia.
No, I did not know that.
And, they got some of the coolest produce ever.
Really?
They got white and they got those white and those red grapes.
Yeah.
Man alive. You should come on down there and find out. There's plenty of it. If you worried about that you wouldn't get smell none of it. There's plenty of produce down there.
Wait a minute, city boy. This don't. Them forks in that treeway it's been over, this don't look right. It's on this trail. I think it's some kind of trap somebody's setting.
You think it's a trap?
I think it is. I'm gonna go around and come around and see.
All right.
See if I can catch him. See what it is.
No, I don't want to get in a trap or anything.
No, stay right there. Don't move.
Okay, all right. All right.
There's a trap right here. Wait a minute, let me check this out.
Okay.
Oh.
What is it?
That's just a Bigfoot. We got them running wild all over the mountain here. I thought that might have been Jungle Boy. They've been here, and while I'm thinking about it, if any of you city people wanted to come up and see if you could get a picture of them, there's a whole family right here on the side of this mountain. I've seen them too.
Bigfoot?
Bigfoot, a whole family of them. And for $120 a person and $360 a couple, I can put you on one and get you some pictures of one.
Bigfoot?
Bigfoot, a whole family up here. I don't know if they've taken up with Jungle Boy, but I have seen the Bigfoot, and you can hear them squealing at night too. Hey, city man.
Yeah.
Right there. That old green chair.
Hold on.
See it through them woods there. I bet that's old Jungle Boy's living room there. He don't even know how to sit on that thing. He's got it turned over on the side. He don't even know how to. He's so stupid. He don't even know how to use a chair.
Ricky Thomas, come here, follow me, watch this. We have heat and air units of all kinds, heat pumps, gas systems, anything you need. Furnish your whole house for as low as $1,600. Complete systems. Don't pay those guys double that price. Use last year's models, everything. We've got cabinets, oak and birch, any size that you could possibly want for your house. Cheapest prices in Metro Atlanta. Come to Cartersville, 770-334-8339 at West Yellowknife Trading Post.
This is Jungle Boy's mother, everybody. Very nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
And I understand you do not want to give your name. You do not want anybody to know who you are.
No, I don't.
Why? Can I ask you why?
Well, because of the stigma of a Jungle Boy. Everywhere I go, especially in the town that I live in, everyone knows that I'm his mother. And I would rather just not give my name.
How old was Jungle Boy when he took off into the woods?
He was about 4.
What was he like before he took off in the woods?
He was pretty normal up to about 2, and then I started noticing that when I would read him books, he never wanted to read anything but the Jungle Book. And he started climbing when he was a year old or so. I couldn't keep him in his bed.
Right.
I went to his bedroom when he was probably about 2.5, and he had tied his sheets together and was swinging from the ceiling fan.
Wow, really? Now I understand also when he was like 3 and 4, he was actually out there hunting.
Yes, he would sneak out of the house. I could not keep him in the house no matter what I did. He was killing squirrels, birds, just whatever.
Now a lot of people give you a hard time and they think maybe you're a bad mother for him taking off, him not living with you. Because right now he's like, what, 15 years old?
Yes, he'll be 15 soon.
Okay. And a lot of people blame you and just think you're not being a good mother.
Right.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I don't know of anything that I did that could have caused him to be that way.
Right.
You know, like I said, it just from birth, he was just different.
Do you ever see him? Have you seen him since?
I have had times that I have thought I saw him, but when I would try to make eye contact with him, he would kind of disappear, and I could never actually get to him to where I could actually see if it was him or not, but I'm almost positive that I see him at times.
Like in a public setting? Or
yes, some of the town that I live in festivals, right. Occasionally I would think that I see him, and pretty sure that I've seen him at times.
But you're not certain?
No, but I do know he's still out and about. I do find things on my porch sometimes, like squirrels or squirrel skins. I guess he's just trying to let me know that he's still out there and okay and provide for me.
Everybody, this is Jungle Boy's mother. I appreciate you taking the time and appearing on here and answering a few questions.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I think he's got a better end of the deal when you think about it, because here we are, I got a car, I got to pay insurance on, I got car tags on, I got rent, I got to pay the government every time I turn around. But this kid eats for free, this kid lives on the land for free, he isn't hurting nobody. Granted, he's not working, but he's not, collecting anything either. He's kind of like a little Robin Hood, it's almost like people are up in arms about this kid because he's like in Sherwood Forest, daring to eat the king's meat without the king's permission. And, that's where we've gotten to, is that, and, I think he's a folk hero for some folks because they see him as kind of an outlet for their freedom, because we are so tied up with all the regulations, all the government, even each other. Kids can't play where they want to play anymore because they're on somebody's land. And here's this kid out there making it do. I mean, he's a go-getter.
1, 2, 3.
Gotta be on my way.
stuff.
We're the Owens Brothers. Check out our website, theowensbrothers.com. Thank you.
Thanks.